It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Shh. Don't talk about anything you shouldn't, because Mrs. O's right outside the door.
Uh-oh.
I know. She catches wind of us talking about Lonnie Anderson or Susie Quattro or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
In comes the shoe. And
yes. You don't want to get things thrown at you.
Nobody needs a sneaker beating this time of the day.
No, it's almost the weekend.
Almost vacation.
Exactly, for you. Yeah.
I got to stay on the straight and narrow, don't
I? The rest of us, hard hat, lunch bucket fellas, still going to be, working in the salt mines come Monday. But no, others of us, the other half, as I like to call you.
Yeah, that's it.
Will be sailing away to exotic locales.
And then there's the other half that doesn't have a house payment or.
Oh, okay. You don't have a house. You
Start
barely
throwing
have
stones,
a house.
pal.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, uh-huh.
So no,
okay. It's okay.
So this is the first time for a cruise for either of us, and we're
that's great.
And Cindy's basically packed, and I'm standing here yesterday night looking over the grocery bags, and I'm going, which one of these am I going to put my underwear in to fly out?
Of course.
I haven't even started.
What do you carry? All you need? How long are you going to be gone?
5-day cruise.
Okay, you need a duffel bag with 5 pair of underwear.
5 pairs of underwear.
Okay, you're going up to Alaska, right?
Yep. Probably some bear spray.
Couple of sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear spray probably a good idea. Yeah, some long johns. I think
long johns would be fine.
Yes.
Well, I wonder, do long johns come in a fishnet option? Because I was thinking maybe on the cruise,
There you go.
Honey, try this on.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant for you.
No, I don't look good in fishnet outfits.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? Don't shortchange yourself, sir.
And then there's the thought. Cindy's planning all these things like the nightclub, and she's thinking about what are we going to do at the casino at night, and what are we going to do with this. And I've got my cord, and I paid for the internet, so I'm thinking, can't we just sit here and watch Andy Griffith like we normally do?
Okay. Yeah, let's pretend to not be on a nice exotic trip on a boat. Let's pretend we're back in Twin Lakes, and
you can't get enough Ernest T. Bass. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, yes.
We can skip right ahead to one of those episodes, or Charlene Darling, or whoever you like the most. Right, honey?
You said agreeing. Charlene.
See, you just heard it. It's on record.
Yeah, okay.
I can watch Andy Griffith on our cruise. Perfect. Imagine this, Dave, for relaxation. You're out on the veranda deck of your cruise cabin, laptop in hand, Andy Griffith show playing out of the Pacific. Even the whales would love that.
Yes. Physically, you're on the high seas, but mentally and emotionally, you are in Mayberry.
Ooh,
fabulous.
Ooh. So next week we'll be off.
Yes, we will. And what am I going to do with all 18 minutes per day?
Well, according to your phone data, I have a pretty good idea.
Hey, now, let's not. First of all, I haven't done that in a long time. It's been a while. It has been a while. Because it's just, it's not good for you. What? Okay, what now? Let's not. Come on.
That's our letter opener. Mailbag.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Oh, it's from Steph.
Something else.
It's from Steph.
Oh, nice.
You think she finally jumped off the edge and started sending naked pictures?
I don't pretend to know. I can't get inside the head of most women, and so I don't try.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, since we're an internet show,
don't tell.
If it does come out as naked pictures, we won't be violating any FCC rules. I'm having a hard time with my letter opener.
Oh my gosh! Just to open it with your you don't need a letter. You just rip it open.
I need a letter opener. Don't get all over me.
You really don't.
Yeah, because look at it. Who's got a letter opener that looks like that?
Okay, are you gonna save the envelope?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
I do.
I don't understand. Where's my letter opener? Use your fingers like a man.
Like that?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Oh, nope. Not naked pictures.
Girl.
Wow.
More artistic.
Colorful. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Nice.
I could get that tattooed.
I like that she stayed inside the lines too.
She did a
I'm
great
big
job.
on that.
To Andy and Cindy, enjoy the northern lights and Alaska's animals. Love, Steph and Roger. See that?
That's sweet.
Isn't that nice?
That's very sweet.
I'm gonna get it tattooed on my butt.
That would, yeah. That may be a tad extreme.
You'd look.
A little bit.
That's a yes.
I'm already trying to get that mental image out of my head.
All right.
So.
Well, and we should say before we get started.
Not that your cheeks are not a lovely shade of pasty white.
Well, and we should say today too, for professional courtesy and return thanks, that Mary Ellen Murphy chimed in yesterday and said we had a great show. So.
Oh, nice.
Very nice compliment from a fellow broadcaster.
There you go. That's
Which
good.
The world needs more of. Nice broadcast.
Yes. Yeah, I thought you were going to say the world needs us being complimented more often.
No, just once in a while.
I'm a big fan of that. No, I like
and by somebody qualified.
Affirmation daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely qualified.
I think she likes the Dio shirt too.
Okay, that could be it. I don't want to speculate. I just like to graciously appreciate.
That's what I'm doing.
The plaudits.
Is that a word?
I'm not even sure. Yeah, I think it is.
All right, you start the word.
You look it up, because as it came out of my mouth, I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure this is a word, and I'm pretty sure I'm using it in the right context, but I could have maybe just made it up.
All right, you start the news. I'll look up plaudits
or something. Okay, you look up plaudits. I will get into the nitty and the gritty. All right. U.S. economic growth slowed to start 2023. U.S. gross domestic product grew by just 1.1% over the 3 months ending in March. That's a significant decline from the 2.6% growth the previous quarter. Aggressive rate hikes and a decline in business investment are contributing factors, but don't say recession.
Okay.
Can't say recession.
I don't think we've got one going.
We don't. Okay. Obviously not. No, we're fine.
And
everything's fine.
What? Plaudits
everything's fine.
Is a word.
All right. See? I wasn't going crazy. I didn't just make something up in my head as I was talking.
Well,
I knew it. I was pretty sure. I was about 86. I was a B+ sure. 86 to 88%.
You did good.
All right. Thank you. A longtime talk show host and the former mayor of Cincinnati, Jerry Springer, has died. The Jerry Springer Show, which illustrated the lowest of the lowest common denominator of American society, ran for 27 years, from 1991 to 2018, nearly 5,000 episodes. Springer was, of course, mayor of Cincinnati back in 1977. He died of pancreatic cancer on Thursday. Springer was 79. I kind of evolved in my thinking about Springer and the show over the years. I never watched it. I was never a fan. We actually had a producer who was here who came from the Springer Show and then went back to the Springer Show and told us some great stories. But there's a place for that. There really is. It's junk food TV. On occasion, I think it's good for those especially who are, maybe having a rough go of it. You flip that on and go, oh my God, you know what? Things aren't going well for me right now, but I'm not that guy. I'm not that woman. I don't have this situation happening. So it does have its place.
I will say this. It does. I think that Jerry Springer was a very talented leader. Mm-hmm. I think Jerry Springer was a remarkably talented news person. Because I know people that were in his circle too, and they say to watch him work and watch him try to run a newsroom and be a part of that atmosphere, there was really nobody better. On the other side of the coin, to take those talents and realize that there was quick money to be made in garbage. Okay, garbage television's fine. But with the talents that he held and things that he could do, every one of those garbage episodes could have been turned into some kind of lesson to help better the people that were in the cast. Now,
wait, you didn't listen to the final thought at the end where he pulled it all together and got all...
You know what I mean. It could have been more helpful. Dr. Phil tries to do that a little bit. He tries to be a little bit more helpful with the outcome of any different thing. But his show sucks too. I mean, it's just nothing but the
who's your baby daddy?
It's like watching a Walmart fight. And in all honesty, that's just not what I want to see out of television. And if other people dig it, whatever. Okay.
Yeah. But again, I'm more on your side with this because I kind of view it that way too. But at the same time, he could have done that. No one would have cared.
Yeah.
They cared about this and he understood that. And he did, again, worked hard at it. That's one of the...
He did.
Like, I've come around on Jerry Springer, and I've obviously come around on soap operas because, well, specifically one, The Bold and the Beautiful, which I try to watch every weekday afternoon at 1:30. And the reason is the respect I have for soap actors who've got to take what are horrible scripts and incredibly stupid storylines, and they make it not believable, but watchable.
Yeah.
Which is not easy. I say this about soap actors, especially the ones who've been on these shows for 20, 30, 40 plus years, and they do it every day. They are the worker bees of the entertainment industry.
I'll give you that.
They deserve a lot more respect than they're given for doing what they do. Again, it's not. It's more junk food TV. But
here's something to think about, though.
But they're workers.
Here's something to think about.
They're putting out a product that people want to consume.
Absolutely.
I'm okay with that.
Here's something to think about, though. The soap opera generally goes back to the beginning of radio. And that is something to preserve. Even though it's in video format now, that is an art. And it's an art of high talent, high class. And you know what, the stories, you're right. They're all basic.
They're stupid and simplistic, and they're dumb.
But they're
dumb.
But that's okay. In my mind, a soap opera like that is somebody's temporary distraction for the day, where they can let go.
Great.
On the other side of the coin, a Jerry Springer show where there's physical violence, endless cussing at people. To me, that's just a festering wound. And if you like driving by car accidents, looking for a body bag, okay, I get it. But if you just want your half an hour distraction of The Bold and the Beautiful, I think that's great.
Yes, and it's a great mental break from all the insanity, because these shows are exactly what they've always been, which I appreciate. Because with all the change that's going on from a technological and cultural standpoint, it's nice to have certain things that stay exactly the same. It's like a small town bar.
There you go.
That stopped in like 1987. And it's still in that bar. It's 1987.
I'm still pissed.
And that's what
I'm still pissed that the bow tie put in a 15-20 tap system. I saw no reason whatsoever to get away from Blatz and Bud Light out of the two taps.
Schlitz. Where's Milwaukee's Best, which is the biggest.
Why don't we have hams on tap anymore?
Oh God. Where's the Genesee Cream Ale?
No, not one. We didn't go that far.
Okay. Finally, you'll soon be able to get your weed in a bottle in the Mitten State. Jones Soda Company set to release its cannabis-infused beverage, Mary Jones, in Michigan later on this summer. The 10 milligram sodas will be sold in 12-ounce bottles. I believe you can get 100 milligrams in like 6 packs. I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work out, but the exact release date will be announced in the coming months. And it's good for people who need a little break, want to wrap up the day. Again, it's not something you want to be doing during your work day, but to unwind at the end of the day. Not unlike the glass of scotch with a little bit of ice that I like to enjoy on occasion. Because
you're drunk.
Well, no.
Tell you what, you get into sports. Anyway. I got something to show you. And again, it's going to be one of these things where you're on for a second by yourself. Fly solo.
Okay.
All right.
I will do that. I can do that. All right. Sports, let's do it. Cubs win. They beat the Padres 5-2. Tigers fall to Baltimore 7-4. Lions go offense, defense, first round of the NFL draft. Jahmyr Gibbs, running back out of Alabama. A lot of people thought they reached on that one, but I thought it was a good pick. Also, Jack Campbell, linebacker.
Oh, Jack Campbell. Woo!
Athletic freak. So we'll see. They probably could have gotten both those guys later, but the management seemed happy with it. Hard to grade these things this early. Got to wait and see what they do on the field. But
all I know is
it's always fun. Draft. I love the draft.
Yeah, the University of Michigan is going to be stunning next year. I can't wait. Okay, I love it when they pick new players.
Nothing to do with anything we were talking about, but okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Now you walked away. Yes.
Ready? You mentioned Jones Soda. You want to see something fun?
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
Look who's on that bottle of Jones Soda.
Look at you.
That's our engagement picture.
That is
right there on a bottle of Jones Soda.
Totes adorbs.
Aren't we cute?
That's
basically the couple of the century right there.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Find yourself a girl, you could get one of those too.
I like the fact that you had your nicest white T-shirt and freshly pressed blue jeans and your New Balance sneakers.
What you call
sparkling white?
What you call yourself a classic version of me.
There you go.
Ready for some Jeopardy?
Let's do it.
1,200. You're 28,200. No. Yeah, 28,200 in the hole. Okay. Best Picture Oscars winner.
Hopefully this will be when people were actually talking. Later on. Not
it may or may not be.
Damn Clark Gable bullshit.
Oh,
all right.
Clark Gable.
I'm just saying, come on.
Professor, author, critic, and PBS host Henry Louis Gates Jr. served as a consultant on this 2013 film.
Jeez, 2013. God, the last 10 years, there have been very few movies that I've seen in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess this.
Let me do an impression of movies you haven't seen in the last 10 years. Well, Max, we're poor, not destitute, so we could see that movie, but then again, we could go to the 99-cent bin at the Dollar Tree and pick out a movie you can keep. Just saying.
You're a dick.
No, I'm not being a dick. I'm being frugal.
No. Bad impression of me, by the way. I've never picked out anything out of the 99-cent bin. Although I'm not against it. But it looks like I'm stalling
Max, look
I don't
here.
know the answer.
In the 99-cent bin, it's Home Alone 3. We could watch that forever.
No, I would not. Look, first of all, I have zero interest in he had no interest in the Home Alone movies. And I was in college when those started, so I didn't appreciate the Macaulay Culkin. What would you call that? That era. That wasn't anything that. I thought Joe Pesci. Yeah, that was a cut the check movie for Joe Pesci. It's like, okay, what am I getting paid? Okay, I'll do it. Same with Daniel Stern. Anyway, answer: Shot in the Dark on this movie. Zero Dark 30.
What is 12 Years a Slave?
12 Years a Slave. Okay,
That's 1,200.
I was way off.
0, 0, 2, and 2 is 4. 28, 1 is 20. 29,400 hanging over your head for a week.
That's fine.
Maybe 8 days. I'll see how I feel when we come back.
Hey, man, have yourself a great vacation, well earned, well deserved.
Any list
Allow yourself some time to actually relax.
Any list of souvenirs you might like?
Enjoy it. What do I want from Alaska? A Northern Exposure T-shirt.
I was going to say maybe a fresh bag of mountain oysters or a new pair of moccasins.
If you could murder a moose and give me the meat from said moose, I hear moose meat is very, very tasty and good for you. And I got plenty of ketchups for dipping sauce.
Right.
So, but I need it cooked too, because I don't cook anything.
Right.
So if you can, anything I can heat up moose meat in the microwave at some point, that'd be great.
Perfect.
So
but
don't go to too much trouble.
No, I'll just beat one to death and drag it back on the boat. Perfect.
All right. Sounds good.
See you in a week.
Hello, Muskegon. Thursday will be similar to Wednesday with morning freeze and afternoon sunshine. So let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Your Thursday and weekend weather headlines show we will be dry until the weekend. Friday may have a very small chance of rain. and cloudy conditions, but thankfully will be dry until the weekend as rain moves in. And then that will result in a cooler start to the month of May with temperatures only in the 40s, maybe even resulting in some snowflakes as well. And like I said, we will have a frosty start to the day today as a freeze warning will be in effect until 9 a.m. But thankfully we'll warm up even more so than we saw yesterday with temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Ravenna should hit 60 with cooler temperatures closer to Lake Michigan. So for your Thursday, expect mostly sunny skies today with a high of 58 and frosty start to the morning as well. Like I said, similar to Wednesday, and then overnight we won't cool down into the 30s as we'll stop right around 44 with increasing clouds as well. And like I said, if we look into the longer term forecast, this is for the first 5 days of May, and you can see the eastern portions of the United States will be substantially cooler than average, which means we'll stay in the 40s and the 50s as we usually should be around 60 or 65 by early May. And that's reflected in the 7-day forecast. You can see the early portion of May will only have temperatures in the 40s and 50s for the most part, maybe getting closer to 60 by next Wednesday. But in the meantime, we'll also be cool with the warmest temperature being 60 on Friday and then cooling into the 40s over the weekend with also some rain showers. And that is your Thursday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and have a great day.